Cleopatra. You know her as the eyeliner queen, the seduction master, or that girl from the memes. But the truth? She wasn't just a pretty face. She was a political monster who survived the most chaotic family on Earth while Rome was speedrunning world domination. This is Cleopatra, the last pharaoh of Egypt, a woman who basically said, if everyone wants to conquer us, fine, I'll just conquer them instead. Let's go. By the time Cleopatra is born, Egypt is not doing great. The pyramids are old, the mummies are older, and Egypt is basically that rich aunt who still looks fancy but is secretly broke. Why? Because Rome is next door, and Rome loves two things: conquering and conquering again. Meanwhile, the Egyptian royal family, they're Greek. They've been in Egypt for 300 years, and they insist on only one tradition: marrying your sibling. A great start. The Ptolemaic family tree is less like a tree and more like a pretzel. Cleopatra grows up surrounded by siblings who want to kill her, uncles who want to kill her, advisors who want to kill her, the Romans who want to protect Egypt, aka kill her and take the gold. Being born in this family is like spawning into a PvP server on hardcore mode. But Cleopatra? She's different. She actually studies, learns languages, speaks 9 of them, reads science, politics, medicine, and philosophy. Basically, she's smarter than everyone else at the table, and she's about to need that brain. Cleopatra becomes queen at 18. Her co-ruler is her brother, Ptolemy the 13th, who's 10. Guess who actually controls the kingdom? Not Cleopatra. Her brother's advisors kick her out of Alexandria and start ruling behind the little dude like he's a Fortnite skin they purchased. So, Cleopatra is exiled. She's broke. She's alone. But she isn't done. Because Rome's coming to Egypt. And Cleopatra sees an opportunity. Julius Caesar arrives in Egypt hunting his rival Pompey. But when Pompey gets murdered by Cleopatra's brother, Caesar is disgusted. He hates messy politics. He hates poor leadership. He hates incompetence. So Egypt at that moment was basically his hell. Cleopatra knows she needs Caesar, so she sneaks back into the palace in the most iconic way possible. She has herself wrapped inside a carpet and is delivered to Caesar's room. He unrolls it. She pops out. Well, hello. Let's fix Egypt. And just like that, the alliance is born. Ptolemy the 13th freaks out. Egypt explodes into civil war. Cleopatra and Caesar versus her brother and half the city. Fighting, street battles, library on fire, yes, that library, ships burning in the harbor. In the chaos, Ptolemy the 13th flees and drowns in the Nile. Oops. Cleopatra takes the throne again. Caesar sticks around. 9 months later, Cleopatra gives birth to Caesarion, Caesar's son. Rome is not happy about that. Not even a little. Cleopatra visits Rome with her son. She causes chaos the second she arrives. The Romans expect a polite foreign queen. Instead, they got a goddess-level outfit, gold everything, exotic entourage, and a queen of the richest kingdom in the East walking around like she owns the place. It triggers every Roman politician. Caesar builds her a statue. People lose their minds. Rumors fly. Tension rises. Then boom, Caesar gets assassinated. Cleopatra reads the room. Well, time to go home. Caesar is dead. Rome enters absolute chaos. 2 main players rise up: Mark Antony, the party animal, the soldier, and the bro, let's have fun guy. And Octavian, Caesar's adopted son, cold, calculating, future emperor. Antony needs money and allies. Cleopatra needs protection from Rome. So Antony sends a message. Come meet me. Cleopatra sails to him on a golden barge like she's entering a boss fight. Antony is stunned. Egypt has just activated maximum flex mode. They meet, they talk, they laugh, they drink wine, they drink a lot of wine. They fall for each other instantly. Antony moves to Egypt. He and Cleopatra become the ancient version of the royal celebrity couple. They throw insane parties, feasts every night, challenges like who can spend more money in one sitting. One time, Cleopatra dissolved a pearl worth millions in vinegar just to win a bet. Okay, that was unnecessary. Skill issue. Behind the parties, she's rebuilding Egypt. Stronger economy, new trade routes, military upgrades, political reforms. She isn't just partying, she's preparing for war. Because Octavian, he hates this couple. Octavian launches a propaganda campaign. Cleopatra is corrupting Antony. Antony abandoned Rome for a foreign queen. She's planning to take over Rome. Was it true? Mostly no. Did the Romans believe it? Yes, immediately. Octavian declares war on Cleopatra. Not on Antony, not on Egypt, on Cleopatra personally. This is where things get dark. 31 BCE, the big showdown. Antony and Cleopatra's navy versus Octavian's navy. The plan? Break through and regroup in Egypt. But when the battle turns messy, Cleopatra moves her ships. Antony sees her leaving. He panics. He follows her. Their fleet collapses behind them. Octavian wins. And that's basically the moment their entire empire collapses. Octavian invades Egypt. Antony, believing Cleopatra is dead, stabs himself. She's not dead yet. They carry him to her. He dies in her arms. Cleopatra realizes what's coming. If Octavian takes her alive, she'll be paraded through Rome, humiliated, displayed like a trophy. So she ends her life, most likely by poison. Not a snake, despite the myth. Octavian takes Egypt. It becomes a Roman province. Cleopatra's dynasty comes to an end. She was the last pharaoh. 3,000 years of Egyptian independence, gone. Cleopatra wasn't what Hollywood made her. She wasn't a seductress who used beauty to win. She was a linguist, a strategist, a ruthless politician, a survivor of a murderous royal family, a queen who outplayed Rome for 2 decades, a woman who nearly rebuilt Egypt's power in a world dominated by empires. Her story isn't about romance. It's about power, intelligence, and fighting against the biggest empire on earth until her final breath. And that is Cleopatra. Subscribe.